What is going on, everybody? Driving home, we get the breaking news that the Philadelphia 76ers have acquired Wilson Chandler. Now, this is addressing the bench situation. I discussed this in previous episodes. We lose Ersan. We lose Marco. What are we going to do about this bench? And today, they address that need. Wilson Chandler, he's 31 years old. He averages 10 and 5. And people are actually saying, is this guy who can play the 3-4 and guard grindy type player, is he going to be able to take Robert Covington's spot and apparently maybe Rocco play off the bench? I mean, people are actually talking about this happening. And, you know, I think it's a great idea to bring this guy in. We're taking the contract off of Denver, which is what they wanted. We need to address that type of situation. Even if he does come off the bench, I think it's a great signing because he brings us energy. He brings us a need that we needed to fill, which was getting this bench back to where it was. We praised the bench moves by Colangelo. We praised bringing in Ersan, bringing in Marco. We lost them. We needed to make a move like this, and here it is. It's Wilson Chandler. Now, he averages over 35 minutes a game and getting 10 points, 5 boards, so he's not an offensive threat. He's not someone who's just going to be plugging in a bunch of numbers, but he can provide minutes for us in games when our starters need rest. Or apparently, like some guys are talking on the radio, there's a chance we might even need him moving forward to start and put Rocco on the bench. But I can't imagine that actually being a thing. I think that's a little absurd. I think we're going to bring him in to be a solid bench player. They're even talking about this maybe thinking about it, bringing him in, and maybe he does start, but he starts because that's Robert Covington's spot since we're going to move him. So potentially moving Robert Covington, Dario to get another piece, bang, that's Wilson Chandler's spot to take. So who knows, really? Who knows what's going on? But right now I can only dissect it as I see it, and I see it as him coming in here to attack our bench needs. I think he brings, at 31 years old, a little bit of veteran presence on top of being young enough to still be able to move. Like, I looked at Ersan, and sometimes, especially in the playoffs, I was thinking, okay, yeah, he takes a lot of charges. I love the defense, but you could see, you know, his body, he's getting a little older. His age is catching up to him, no doubt. So at 31, you still had a ton of time in this league, but at the same time, you can bring us something a little bit to the table with your body structure not falling apart on us. So, you know, it's interesting to look at. It's interesting to see. The way I look at it, it's addressing the bench right now because that's the only way I can see it. Does this potentially mean we're going to package some things up and make some moves and then he can step into the starting lineup? Maybe. Or it means we're packaging things up and we replace that position so he still is a backup. We just have a new player starting instead of Robert Covington. I believe he can play a little bit of the 3, a little bit of the 4 position, which is great. So we're going to have to see how it works. So I see him as a bench player right now, bringing us some grit, bringing us some defense when we need to, when the big dogs are on the court. So there it is, Wilson Chandler. Welcome to the Philadelphia 76ers. You give us some hustle, you give us some gritty defense, and we will love you here. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. So that's where we're at right now, Sixers fans. Let's keep praying. I know it's not the big one. I know it's not the big splash we're all waiting for. I know it's not the Kawhi, the Paul George, the LeBron James stuff, but it is a signing. It is an addition. It is helping out this team and helping out this bench. We need it. We need to do it. So, all right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. What do you think about this one? Do you like it? Do you like the addition to the bench? Do you think he's going to start? Do you think this Robert Covington thing is real? We'll see what happens. Thank you guys for watching.